bold, innovative, uncompromising. Words used to describe both Philadelphia and the IEEE Philadelphia section. For more than a century, Philadelphia section members have advanced how humanity communicates, illuminates, and computes. A proud tradition of fostering and recognizing great works in electrical and computer engineering, their related arts and sciences, and the status of the professions they serve. This recognition is usually formalized with the IEEE Philadelphia Annual Awards Banquet. But this year, we are presenting the awards and medals here, online, supported by technologies that generations of IEEE members have created. Welcome to the IEEE Philadelphia Section 2020 and 2021 Awards presentation.
My name is Li Bai. I am the chair of IEEE Philadelphia Section Awards Committee. Along with awards committee members, Mr. Tom Fagan, Mr. Tasso Malapatasas, Mr. Chris Ditch, and our IEEE Philadelphia Section Chair, Mr. Emilio Seguero. It is our great honor to kickstart our virtual awards ceremony online. Due to the pandemic, we cannot meet in person, but we would like to recognize those of us who work very hard every day as we promise the IEEE's mission to advancing technology for humanity. For example, those engineers create a new solution for ventilators to save life and fought in the front line to combat COVID-19 last year. We want to further extend our sincere thanks to those family members who constantly support those awardees. In addition, IEEE is one of the largest volunteer organizations on the planet. Also, we would like to thank those volunteers who work in IEEE Philadelphia section. The awards committee wants to recognize those individuals and their family supports to the IEEE. Please bear in mind that IEEE Philadelphia section is always looking for new volunteers to support our activity. Without any further ado, I would like to invite IEEE Philadelphia section chair, Mr. Emilio Seguero, to start recognizing the awardees in 2020 and 2021.
Thank you, Lee, and thank you to everyone viewing this event. Each year, we honor those who have contributed significantly to our mission. The selection of award recipients is not an easy task. It is very labor-intensive, but worth the effort. I would like to acknowledge the extensive work that the 2020 Awards and Recognition Committee, as well as the 2021 Awards and Recognition Committee led by Li Bai. It is a great privilege to honor individuals who have made such meaningful contributions to IEEE Philadelphia section and to our profession. As the 2020 and 2021 Philadelphia section chair, it is my pleasure to honor our recipients. The Merrill Buckley Junior Student Project Award. This is an award that recognizes an undergraduate student project achievement. The 2020 award is being presented to Brent Lee from Drexel University. The citation is for wearable electronics, innovative work developing a machine learning activity classification system for the purpose of deep vein thrombosis risk detection.
Thank you, Emilio, and the IEEE Philadelphia section for the Merrill L. Buckley Student Project Award. Working on the activity segmentation project was the most fun I've had during my 5 years at Drexel University. I'd like to thank the Drexel Wireless Systems Laboratory for allowing me to work on the project with Principal Investigator Dr. Kapil Dandekar, Professor Bill Mangan, and graduate student Austin Gentry. Thank you.
Thank you, Brent. Next, we have 2 award recipients for 2021. The first 2021 award is being presented to Celine Koo, Chris Lopez, and Daniel Rodriguez from Drexel University. The citation is for the RFID and BLE-enabled smart textile wearable for COVID-19 response.
Thank you, Emilio. My name is Christopher Lopez, and I would like to thank IEEE Philadelphia for providing us with the Merrill Buckley Junior Student Project Award. It was an honor to work with my teammates Celine Koo and Daniel Rodriguez, as well as the supporting advisor, Dr. Dandekar, on this amazing project. Thank you all for supporting us.
Thank you, Celine, Chris, and Daniel. The second 2021 award is being presented to Joseph Kalinowski, Jeremy McInnes, and Ardit Duhan-Siu from Temple University. The citation is for Patient Notification System, a cellular reminder device with web-based architecture and scheduling for reducing missed patient appointments in private provider doctors' offices and hospitals.
Thank you, Emilio, for the award. This project was done by Ardit Duhan-Siu, Joseph Kalinowski, and myself, Jeremy McInnes, for our Patient Notification Device Senior Design Project at Temple University. Thank you, Dr. Bai, Dr. Thompson, for your help through this project.
Thank you, Joseph, Jeremy, and Ardit. The next category is Benjamin Franklin Key Award. This award recognizes an electrical engineer for outstanding technical innovation and technological contributions that have had significant practical applications. It emphasizes technical innovations such as style, design and application, significant improvements to a system or patterns of clear technical and technological achievements which demonstrates intellectual, industrial, economic, or human benefits. This year, we have one recipient and there are two recipients for 2020. The first 2020 award is presented to Dr. Mark G. Allen, Professor of Electrical and Systems Engineering and Scientific Director of the SYNC Center for Nanotechnology at the University of Pennsylvania. The citation is for technological innovations in micro-electromechanical and nanomechanical systems, including fundamental and commercial contributions through research and co-funding of companies.
Thank you, Emilio, for this award. It is highly appreciated, and thank you to all the members of the Philadelphia section. I'd like to say just a couple words about my research area, micro-electromechanical systems, or MEMS. So the marriage of electrical engineering, mechanical engineering, and perhaps chemistry, using integrated circuit fabrication technology to build mechanical structures, devices, sensors, actuators, other transducers, potentially in addition to electronic devices. MEMS has grown tremendously over the past few decades, and starting off from academic laboratories and then through industry, and now through startups impacting the medical field through the use of biomedical implants that allow us to interface with the body. So I'm very excited to see what will happen over the next decade as MEMS continues to grow, and I very much look forward to seeing all of you as well at our next gathering. So thank you again for this award, highly appreciated, and see you soon.
Thank you, Dr. Allen. The second 2020 award is presented to Sean Yoder, Chief Engineer, Advanced Programs at Lockheed Martin in Morristown, New Jersey. The citation is for the development of multi-domain and multi-static radio frequency sensors.
Thank you very much, Emilio, for the Ben Franklin Key Award. I very much appreciate this. It's a prestigious award from the IEEE. Over the past decade, I've been an advocate for highly digitized sensor systems. Such systems can be architected to enable multifunction capability in a single aperture, where we're able to realize radar, communications, and electronic warfare capabilities all within a single sensing construct, and enable new sensing modalities at the same time. Bistatic and multistatic radar constructs are enabled by tight coordination with a communications channel. Integration of electronic warfare capabilities enable rapid assessment of the electromagnetic spectrum and enables the active sensor to operate in less congested bands. Several years ago, we examined a multi-domain sensing construct where we used satellites and airborne sensors to survey an area of regard. Our CTO at the time, Keoki Jackson, said, "Show me." He wanted us to demonstrate that sensing construct was actually achievable. Reaching across the resources available to us at Lockheed Martin, we set up an experiment to demonstrate that a sensing construct calling for illuminators and receivers in different domains, specifically space and air, was possible to detect airborne targets of interest. We made use of an on-orbit source to illuminate an aircraft in an area of regard. We received scattered energy off of that aircraft by a receiver on another aircraft platform. After processing our collection data, we were able to correlate target detections with our telemetry data. Our results were unique in that we were successful in an area where others were not. Following that experimentation effort, I became convinced that multi-domain passive and active, bistatic and multistatic sensing constructs are the sensing constructs of the future. I need to extend my thanks for this award for the dozens of engineers that supported that experimentation effort from Goodyear, Arizona, Denver, Colorado, Syracuse, New York, and Morristown, New Jersey. They were all part of the experimentation effort and was truly a team effort. Thank you again to the IEEE section for the Ben Franklin Key Award. And again, finally, I need to express my thanks to Tony Lucimo, my vice president, for believing in me to pull off this the multi-domain sensing experimentation effort and for nominating for this prestigious award. Thank you again very much.
Thank you, Sean. The 2020 award is presented to Dr. Dima Vera, postdoctoral researcher in the Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering at Rowan University. The citation is for leadership and innovation in developing current and future generations of mobile wireless communications, particularly in the areas of millimeter wave, device-to-device, unmanned aerial networks, and ultra-low power wireless systems.
Thank you, Emilio. I'm very pleased, honored, and humbled to receive the IEEE Benjamin Franklin Key Award. I want to give a special thanks to the IEEE USA Awards Board for selecting me for this prestigious award that emphasizes technical innovation and tangible technological achievements that demonstrate intellectual, industrial, economical, and human benefits. I'm very humbled and privileged by this recognition. This award is in recognition of my research work towards robust brain tumor detection surveillance in the Electrical and Computer Engineering Department at Rowan University. I would like to thank the Associate Dean for Research and Graduate Study at Rowan University, Dr. Nidal Punaya, for being a great mentor and support for the past 8 years. I would like also to thank the head of the ECE department, Dr. Robbie Poliker, for the great support. I'm very grateful to all mentors, colleagues, friends, and family members, and all people who supported me and who made this award and this recognition possible. This award is a great encouragement for me in future work, and hopefully it will give inspiration and encouragement to future engineers and future IEEE members. Thank you all.
Thank you, Dr. Dima. The next category is Corporate Technology Innovation Award. This award recognizes a company or corporation for its outstanding contribution to electrode technology. The award emphasizes developments, projects, products, and other accomplishments that have been innovative and successful. There are 2 award recipients for 2020 and 1 for 2021. The first 2020 award is presented to Tipping Point Media. The citation is for innovation in the application of virtual reality technology to improve medical education.
Hello, everybody, and thank you very much for this lovely award. The Tipping Point team here is very proud and very honored. Thank you so much for considering us. This is a very proud moment for our team. And, I'd like to just send out a couple of thanks. A big thanks to our client, AbbVie, who took the chance 2 years ago to really change the way they were developing education for their internal teams, HCPs, and patients around the world, and truly getting the word out on these different disease states that this virtual reality tool educates. So it really brought awareness globally throughout the organization. The thing has exploded inside where they're utilizing it across the world, and I'm very, very proud of that, how much it's grown. And I just want to thank them, because innovation takes courage and pride. And then I'd also like to thank the Tipping Point Media team for their relentless efforts and their strides for quality and building tools that are truly innovative. There's a lot of companies out there these days that use the word innovative, but you guys here at Tipping Point Media do it every day. And that takes a lot of hard work, that takes courage, that takes the power of believing in yourself that what we're doing is right. And I just want to congratulate you on being truly innovative and this award. Thank you so much. We're really proud of this. And congratulations to all the other winners. Thank you very much.
The second 2020 award is presented to Internet Essentials at Comcast. Accepting the award for Internet Essentials at Comcast is Ji Zheng. The citation is for helping to bridge the digital divide and to help increase awareness of electrotechnology within our low-income population and for enabling more students for learning in electrotechnology.
Thank you, Emilio. Hi, everyone. My name is Ji Zheng. I'm the Senior Manager of Product Management with Comcast's Internet Essential program. On behalf of Comcast and the Internet Essentials team, I want to thank you all for selecting us as the 2020 Corporate Technology Innovation Award winner for IEEE Philadelphia section. We are honored by this award. I'm proud to be part of a company and a program that provides co-op and internship opportunities for the engineering students that broadens their perspective on potential career options. I also feel proud to host on-site visit for IEEE members from both Temple and Drexel University to showcase a variety of ways electrical engineers can excel in a business environment. I graduated through an ECE program myself and know how these opportunities can prepare students for career decisions. To those of you who may not be familiar, Internet Essentials from Comcast is our company's signature corporate social responsibility program. Since 2011, the program has addressed the digital divide heads-on and has grown on to become one of the nation's largest and most successful broadband adoption efforts. Through partnership with IEEE, we hope to continue bring technology to the income-constrained Americans. And thank Professor Li Bai for the nomination and your partnership to bring this innovation project to life. I look forward to collaborate more in the future. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Zheng. The 2021 award is presented to Space Eyes LLC. Accepting the award for Space Eyes is Dennis Pendergist, Chief of Intel Operating Officer. The citation is that Space Eyes developed and implemented a satellite imaging system that detects and analyzes asymmetric threats in the maritime domain via an ISR Watch dashboard.
Thank you, Emilio. I appreciate this. Good day, everyone. My name is Dennis Pendergast. I'm the Chief Operational Intelligence and Operating Officer for Channel Logistics. We do business as Space Eyes. It is a real honor and privilege to win the IEEE Philadelphia Section 2021 Corporate Innovation Award for our development of ISR Watch, powered by Kate. Kate is the computer-assisted threat evaluation engine. We would like to thank IEEE Philadelphia for this very significant award. We would also like to mention that we won this award in 2006 and 2018, and we take great pride in that. Our corporate goal is to be the leader in the detection and analysis of asymmetric threats in the maritime environment for U.S. and allied forces. Through the use of open source and unclassified space-based sensors, machine learning, artificial intelligence, over 50 data sources and analytic tools, Space Eyes detects, analyzes, and disseminates value-added open source intelligence and timely actionable insight to the warfighter and intelligence personnel. We've developed ISR Watch, which is an Esri ArcGIS-based dashboard for use by the military and intelligence personnel to fuse all source and space-based sensor data, process and exploit that data, and then provide visualization of asymmetric threats to the warfighter. The Channel Logistics team is comprised of members with very unique sets of analytical skills, and it's enabled by a team of very smart and very capable technical subject matter experts. They are motivated to deliver performance 24/7. Incentives are always welcome, but delivering actionable insight for the warfighter is what really drives us. Our team has always strived to make a positive difference in the security of the United States, and our development of ISR Watch has done just that. So thank you so much for recognizing our efforts. We want to thank all of our Channel Logistics team members as well for their continued efforts and very hard work. And we will continue to develop and enhance our products and work with others who have also have the goal of enhancing security for our country and its #1 driving force. So thank you again very much for this very prestigious award.
Thank you, Dennis. The next category is the Young Electrical Engineer of the Year Award. This award is for an engineer under 35 years of age. It emphasizes creative, important, and widely recognized work. An additional part of the judging is the individual's contribution to professional and civic affairs. There are 2 award recipients for 2020 and 2 for 2021. The first 2020 award is presented to Dr. Xiaonan Lu, Assistant Professor, Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering, College of Engineering at Temple University. The citation is for his contributions in research that are undoubtedly at the forefront of recent advances in microgrid theory and applications.
Okay, thank you so much, Emilio. Thank you so much for everyone for providing me the opportunity today. I'm really thrilled and grateful for being selected as the awardee for the IEEE Philadelphia Section Young Engineer of the Year Award in the year of 2020. First of all, I'd like to thank my department and college for their support for this opportunity. And I'd like to give special gratitude to my nominator, Dr. Saraj Biswas, our college Associate Dean in Research, for nominating me for this prestigious award. Meanwhile, I also want to take this opportunity to share the moment to my team in the Advanced Power Electronics Group. We name it as APEX in short. Your tremendous efforts make good things happen. More importantly, I'd like to thank my wife and my family for their continuous support throughout my career life. For my research, I focus on power grid modernization ever since my PhD, with a special emphasis on grid resiliency enhancement and renewable energy integration. I'm more than glad to be recognized for my contribution on grid resiliency and sustainability enhancement through power electronics techniques. Very importantly, I'd like to thank my sponsors for their financial support for us to conduct research to advance the technology frontier in this area. Thank you so much, everyone, for sharing the exciting moment with me. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Lu. The second 2020 award is presented to Mauro Sancherico III, Artificial Intelligence Engineering Manager in Lockheed Martin's Applied Artificial Intelligence Group. The citation is for the development and deployment of machine learning and AI technologies in defense systems.
Thank you very much. I wanted to thank the IEEE for this award. I wanted to thank my leaders who've nominated me, Keith, Shane, Bill, and Cindy. I wanted to thank my mentors who've trained me over the years, Sean, Jim, and Jeff. I wanted to thank my leaders who sponsored and supported my projects, Lee and Dave. I wanted to thank my team. It takes a village to execute all this work. And finally, I wanted to thank my wife, Amy, and my family for supporting me throughout my entire life. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mauro. The first 2021 award is presented to Javier Urquizo, Graduate Teaching Assistant, Department of Electrical and Computer Engineering at Villanova University. The citation is for his leadership and innovation in the areas of power electronics and battery modeling for energy storage system applications, as well as his exemplary contributions to humanitarian projects both locally in Philadelphia and in his home country of Ecuador.
Thank you very much, Emilio. Thank you very much for this award. I'd like to thank the IEEE Philadelphia section for this amazing award and amazing opportunity to work with you. And especially like to thank Dr. Pitpal Singh, my advisor, and who nominated me for this award. Thank you very much for all your help and guidance through all the years that I've been here at Villanova and working with you. I met Dr. Singh at a conference a few years ago, 5 years ago actually, and he invited me to apply to Villanova University, and I'm so thankful to him to be able to come here and to, through his guidance, open up all these amazing opportunities to work with Villanova University and IEEE, the Humanitarian Activity Committee, IEEE site, and being able to work on all these fantastic and amazing projects, as well as very impactful research that I'm doing on battery related stuff and microgrids. So I'm very thankful to being able to participate in these projects, and particularly as an international student. Myself, I'm from Ecuador, and being able to work on energy access projects and quality education projects in Ecuador in the Galapagos Islands, it makes me really proud to be a part of all these projects that we've been working, being able to make an impact even from abroad, even from being here in my PhD in the US. It's been really incredible. And I also like to thank him for being able to make an impact in the community, being able to teach high school students in Philadelphia about renewable energy and electrical engineering. It's really has the potential to make a great impact, and it's make me really proud to be a part of all the projects. And finally, I also like to thank my family, my parents who are incredibly proud of me, my brother, my sister, and particularly my wife, who's here with me in the US, has started this adventure with me 5 years ago, and it's been there for me and through and through, and I'm very excited to have her here with me and be a part of this, and just thank her for everything that she does for me, and again, just very grateful and very thankful for being part of the projects that I've been working on, and I hope to continue to work on the projects and make impactful projects and a valuable impact in the future too. Thank you.
Thank you, Javier. The second 2021 award is presented to Dr. Deep M. Jariwala, Assistant Professor, Electrical and Systems Engineering at the University of Pennsylvania. The citation is for his leadership and innovation in investigating the fundamental properties of two-dimensional electronic materials and developing their applications in logic, memory, and photonic devices.
Well, thank you, Emilio, and the other members of the IEEE, the Philadelphia and Delaware Valley section for giving me this kind award. I would like to start by thanking my colleague, Professor Nader Engheta, for nominating me. And I would also like to thank the department chair, Professor George Pappas, as well as other colleagues of mine at the ESC department at Penn for supporting me and my group who have done all this wonderful research and other contributions that have led to this award. But most importantly, I would like to thank the students, both graduate and undergraduate students, as well as postdocs in the group who work very hard, which have resulted in all this research, as well as our collaborators all across the world who have contributed to the research and are also very, very active members and contributing members to the IEEE. Finally, I would like to remark that the IEEE and the IEEE EDS community in particular are very welcoming and supporting, even during the time of this pandemic, especially in the Philadelphia and Delaware Valley region. And so this has been a great boon for me to be associated with this great communities of professionals and sort of network with them, even though it has been mostly online. And so I'm hoping to meet up with everyone in person very soon and connect and bond over shared interests and new professional development opportunities. Thank you very much once again for considering me for this wonderful award, and hope to see you all soon.
Thank you, Dr. Jariwala. The next category is the Delaware Valley Engineer of the Year. This is the most prestigious individual award sponsored by the section. The person selected should have an engineering or related degree and a career of contributions of the highest professional order. The selected individual should be a person of stature and visibility who represents the profession well and projects a strong, positive image. There is one recipient for 2020 and two for 2021. The 2020 award is presented to Joseph F. Maida, President at Maida Engineering. The citation is for his dedication and commitment to the electrical engineering field with the highest quality of work, which guarantees the performance of systems, the integrity of infrastructure, and the safety of the products and amusement attraction.
First off, thank you so much to the IEEE section, the Philadelphia section of IEEE as President Emilio, and the many colleagues I have within this section, Fulvio, Peter, and others. It is a great honor to receive this award. I was kind of surprised to get it, but I was very happy to get it after many years. I also want to thank Harvey Naddock, who is the past president of the National Society of the Professional Engineers. Also was the past president of Pennsylvania Society of Professional Engineers, who nominated me for this award and has been a dear friend of mine and an employee for almost 45 years. Definitely, I don't want to forget the most important person in my life, my wife, Nancy, of 50 years, what she's done for me over these years. And I definitely will not forget my employees and colleagues for a wonderful and very fulfilling career, which I hope keeps going for many, many years. Today, surprisingly, is 50 years to the day that I got my BSCE from Drexel University. It was also the day that I was commissioned as a second lieutenant in the United States Army. So the kind of days go together and they're very unique. There's hundreds of companies that I could talk about. Some of the more ones that people will be more familiar with are Universal Studios and Disney World, where we've done a lot of work and done a lot of work on rides and attractions. And probably one that everybody knows about, the St. Louis Arch. I have to thank this country for what it's given me and this opportunity that I have. And again, thank IEEE USA for this recognition. And that's my life story. And for all the young people out there, don't ever let anybody tell you you can't do something. Some challenges you can't overcome, but 90% of them you can. And just keep working hard and you will be successful. And my success comes in the fact now that I can sit back and do what I want. My children will not depend on me for the future. They don't need to depend on me. So I'm free to do whatever I want and keep running my company as I have and looking forward to new and interesting projects, of which we have a number of them on the horizon. Thank you again, and thanks for this opportunity.
Thank you, Joseph. The first 2021 award is presented to Sid Deliwala, Director of Electrical and Systems Engineering, Lab Programs and Associated Faculty, Department of Electrical and Systems Engineering, School of Engineering and Applied Science at the University of Pennsylvania. Citation is for his contribution to establish an engaging and adaptable experiential curriculum and for his vision and leadership in creating a national platform to enhance the hands-on learning experience in engineering.
Thank you, Emilio. I'm honored and humbled to accept this award, and I want to thank Jan van der Spiegel, who has been a mentor and a colleague since I joined Penn, our department chair, George Pappas, our school leadership, Dean Kumar, and my amazing lab team consisting of Leslie Birch and Tim Long for their awesome support during the pandemic. As you very well know, the importance of experiential learning in engineering education is huge. As students, you will certainly recollect the hours and hours spent in the labs. And these problem-solving skills and do-it-yourself attitude propels all of us as lifelong learners. As an educator and being responsible for the lab program in electrical and systems engineering, the pandemic provided a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to try something very new that has always been done in a brick-and-mortar setting of physical lab spaces. In our department since quite some time, we had been experimenting with a unique course offering called Collabs that unifies all of the course instruction in a lab environment. During the pandemic, we used those best practices, allowing students to use parts sent to their homes, along with the backpack instruments, and tweak the courses so the material for lab and the class were merged in a single layer that could easily be delivered remotely. Therefore, a year of trying to replicate that experience for students allowed us to remove the physical boundaries and limitations of a lab space, leading us to become better at delivery of content that seamlessly blends principles and skills. But there were some delightful surprises along the way. As a community, lab professionals and educators around the country came together to host online summits with support from John Genoviak, Executive Director of ECEDA, the ECE Department Heads Association of North America, and we crowdsourced the best possible ways to curate the content that could become more permanent feature of our education delivery even after the pandemic. The other delightful surprise was some of the conversation I had with student leaders and TAs that suggest that online learning allowed them to become better learners as the instructors were no longer the single source of content in a classroom. The students used Coursera, edX, and YouTube to better become acquainted with the material. In our freshman class that I co-teach with George Pappas, we introduced Python to simulate physics experiments using Google Colab. In the senior design class that I co-teach with Jan, we found that the flexibility of engaging students over Zoom for design huddles during evenings and weekends more than compensated for the lack of social capital that we typically build during an in-person semester. I'm hoping that the lessons learned from the pandemic will allow us, ECE educators, to begin to rethink the delivery of engineering education. The flexibility of the online teaching model can also be very appealing to many diverse and underrepresented minorities who may feel disconnected in a classroom setting, and we sorely need them involvement as a cohort of engineers. With great demand for electrical and computer engineers in the field of autonomy and AI, the online availability of high-quality content can significantly expand the knowledge base of our graduating engineers. How about making online courses part of four-year engineering degree program? It certainly will make students better prepared for the future as they will continue to relearn and adapt in their careers. I'm really thankful to IEEE for the recognition of my work, and it certainly means a lot to me. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sid. The second 2021 award is presented to Mohtaba Bais, Assistant Professor of Electrical and Computer Engineering at Villanova University. The citation is for his leadership and innovation that have been instrumental in the development of 5G mobile networks, starting with fundamental research to accommodate the exponentially growing number of devices and objects to be connected to 5G networks, while also emphasizing practical applications and developing experimental tests in parallel.
Thank you, Emilio. Hello, everyone. I'm honored and humbled to receive the 2020 IEEE Philadelphia Section Engineer of the Year Award and to join the list of past recipients of this award who I have long admired and respected. Let me first thank the award board of the IEEE Philadelphia Section for selecting me for this award. This award is for scientific, academic, and leadership contributions toward the development of fifth-generation cellular networks and beyond. And I would like to thank my advisors, collaborators, and students for their contributions to my work. I had the opportunity to work with incredible researchers, engineers, and leaders of IEEE Communication Society for the past several years. It is because of those individuals and the support of my family and friends that I'm here today. Thank you again for the award.
Thank you, Mohtaba.
Congratulations to all the awardees in 2020 and 2021. And thank you for joining us online today. Stay healthy and safe. and we hope to see you in 2022 award ceremony in person.